So I am in the process of waiting until it's time for me to do makeup for my client. And while I'm waiting, I want to say this. Have you ever been sitting and just thinking back about people that pursued you or that you once thought were amazing people and perfect, like the staple man that you wanted to date? And you look back and you're wondering, why didn't this work for me and that person or these people? And you look back, and I just so happen to look back at least 3, and they're all married. After we didn't work out. And it made me question, is there something wrong with me? Why is all of these 3 people specifically that I'm thinking about, why they chose someone else? What God revealed to me was so important, and it made me excited that I didn't get chosen. Now there's some kids that are performing, so please excuse the background noise. But these are established men. These are distinguished men that make good money, that are very handsome, and they seem like the type of person that most women would want to date and want to give their life to. But what God revealed to me, and I'm grateful for His grace and His mercy, that I was not chosen by those people. The person that I am today, I would have been so unequally yoked to any of those people, because by the world's standards, they were the perfect idea for a husband and what looks like a power couple to the world. But to the kingdom of God, it would have looked like a believer that was married or in an intermarriage, which means being married to an unbeliever. Our lifestyles are totally different because my expectations and my standards are completely different right now. Had I married or been chosen by any of those people, and then God would have created in me a clean heart, caused me to be reborn into my purpose, I would have ended up divorced within a few years, because they were not the standard. They were not God's standard for me and where He's taking me. So I'm so grateful to look back and see that they found their person, and that person wasn't me, because it was not meant. It was not God. It was so like left field compared to where God has me today. Oh my gosh. So I will gracefully and graciously wait for the Lord to allow me to be chosen by the right one, and not for me to be chosen by the world's standards, because our hearts are wicked. What we think is right, what we think is good, is not good. It's good to the world. It's good to the devil's standards. But to God's standards for me, it didn't even meet, not even a quarter of an inch. So look back on your life. Look back on the people that God kept you or saved you from being chosen from, and be grateful. Be grateful that you did not get chosen by those people. As fine as they were, as pretty as they were, as successful as they might have been, they were not successful enough to be who God is bringing you to become. So be grateful.